back everyone, Hogan here reporting for the festival. So, in last week of, what is it? For the festival playlist from last week, basically, we finally get our hands on the Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato from 2017. And yes, this is the car, and right now what you're seeing here is a livery. I forgot who made it, I'll show you later. And it features Holo, which you can see right here on the hood, from Spice and Wolf. And to be frank, I haven't seen the anime yet, so I don't know, but most of my friend thinks it's a good show, so maybe I should have a go with it at some point. And also I lost the little touch there where they put a Z badging on the side, just saying that this is the Zagato variant of the Vanquish. Right, so yep, this is the 2017 Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato Coupe. And well, it is a nice car, that's for sure. And this particular design is made by Chili 18 Willy. So hope you can see him here. Yeah, my internet doesn't pick up that much right now. I mean, I can search for the design just fine, but apparently it doesn't show who the creator is. No, it shows. Okay, now it shows the profile pictures for it. So if you want to see more of this kind of livery, you can go with him. But yeah, I don't know how popular it is, but I think it's not that much compared to the other livery that available in the design storefront, because the other one is, I don't know, but some sort of comedy, and then there is Asuka Langley from, what is it, Evangelion series, which, well, to be frank, I'm not watching that actually. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just not my show. I mean, it's a mech show. Well, yeah, let's not talk about Evangelion, because what I'm currently featuring here is another anime which is called Spice and Wolf. I forgot the Japanese title, I think it's still in English. But yeah, since that's that, let's go to the upgrade. And well, in this case, I'm upgrading it to S1 class, and let's start with the arrow. I don't use any arrow, but as usual, you have the Forza arrow option here, which is nice. Not really though, because the tail hook is right in the middle, in front of that. And the wing is, unfortunately, is the GT styled wing, which is, it's good, but I don't think it's not for this car. I mean, well, I prefer the sleek look of it actually. Maybe some, you know, a ducktail spoiler maybe. That would be nice. But yeah, they go with that instead. So let's go with the conversion option here. We have engine swap from, I don't know what's the stock of it, but the next thing you can get is the 7-liter V12. I think it's the DB12 Aston Martin, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon if I mistook it, because well, I don't know much about the inner spec of a car. I just like the looks of them most of the time. Unless I am really invested in a certain car, I will try to research it sometimes. And well, we also have an all-wheel drivetrain swap, which increases 1 PI in this case, but I'm not going to do that because well, I just like my rear-wheel drive. And in stock, it's a naturally aspirated engine, but you can go with the twin turbo option, which is always a nice addition, and positive displacement supercharger, which is well, also quite nice, but well, if I can go with the naturally aspirated engine, I always go for that because, well, it's the nicest thing that you can get actually, in my opinion at least. So for the tire, you start from sports tire compound, and then you go with race tire, and another option is rally tire compound and drag tire compound, which is, well, just pick what you like actually. On the front, you starting with the 255mm front, and then you go up to 275. You have 265 in the middle. The rear one is different because you have 305 and it goes to 325. I go with the middle on this one because just to make sure it's right in there. So yeah, and also I pull out as much as possible in this case for the track width, so it increases the handling a little bit. And for the rim, if I remember correctly, it's, yeah, I'm glad it's directly put me on the rim that I have. I'm using the RS Watanabe Cyclone. Not the best looking, but it's kind of nice on it actually. And well, that's that for the handlings basically. Not really, because we still have brakes and drivetrain as per usual maxed out. But interestingly enough, you don't have the drive shaft to go with, because I'm not sure, but apparently it's already on basically the highest things that you can get. Other than that, you can upgrade the differential, which is a free upgrade, clutch and transmission. For this, you also go with the highest, well, the racing brakes already, so it's already a good one. I mean, then again, it's a Zagato variant, of course it has to be good. But the suspension, well, you start with straight spring suspension, and obviously you have this option to upgrade to sports, race, rally, and drift. So yes, the drift suspension is available for this car, but well, I'm not going to do it for this because I just want to race with it, just cruising around maybe. Roll bars is obviously maxed out. You can go with the roll cage, and well, also you can go with all the weight reduction. For the engine, well, this is an interesting bit because if I don't upgrade the tire, well, the tire width, I won't be able to reach S1 class. That's something actually. So we have race intake. So I believe I'm fully maxed out everything here actually. How did I remember? Yep. And because if I don't upgrade the tire, I need to get that all-wheel drive swap or aero, but I don't really want to do that. Except the stock oil cooling, it's not upgraded because the main focus here is to reduce the weight. So with all that in, we have 710 horsepower with 429 foot-pound of torque, and it weighs just under 3,000 pounds, which is really nice. And the weight distribution is pretty good as well because it's nearly 50%. And the engine displacement is 6.4. So I think it's a V10? I'm not sure. But here's the fun thing though. This car actually has a pretty close specification with another Aston Martin car that I already built before, also for racing. So let's just go with my cars and go to manufacturer. And yes, as you can see right here on the left, we have the Vanquish GT12 from 2016. So despite the fact that the stats here is so much different, apparently the Zagato has only 8.8 braking in terms of rating. Overall, it's not too different actually. It's just one has more handling, the other has more speed. But yeah, in terms of specification though, let's go with that. As you can see, it's all it's really close to each other. So looks like it's a V12 then. So yeah, in GT12, it has 699 horsepower with 520 foot-pound of torque, and it's also weight just under 3,000 pounds. Just. And the weight distribution and the displacement is exactly the same. In Zagato, as I said before, 710 horsepower, which means 11 more horsepower, and then 9 more foot-pound of torque. And it's also way less than the Vanquish GT12, because it's only different of 6 pounds. So yeah, I mean, I expect this would be pretty close, but actually it's acting a little bit different. I mean, compared to Superleggera that I already upgraded, which I haven't tried to review, the Superleggera is it cannot go lower than 3,000 at all. I mean, I could, but it doesn't reach under 3,000. It's kind of ironic because it's called Superleggera, and according to Johnson, Superleggera is supposed to mean super light, and somehow this Vanquish Zagato is a lot lighter than the Superleggera. Maybe it's a different tech in there, and maybe some bags in there. I don't know. But yeah, let's go to the pincer pincher once more and see how it performs. Alright, welcome to the pincer pincher time attack / PvP specific track. This is the demo version, which is only for demonstration for a car that I'll review throughout this series from now on. Maybe in the future I'll make another one, I don't know, but right now I'm just going to promote this track as much as possible. There are the... what is it? Another version with on spring as well, with 3 laps, and then I have the 5-lap version for the summer for now, because, well, it's for the competition that's currently running. It's going to be over by tomorrow, so hope you guys check that out. But for today, we're going to race this Aston Martin Vanquish and see how it performs, because I don't drive it that much. But I'm pretty sure it's not much different than the... what is it? The GT12 that I already reviewed before. So as the stats mentioned, the braking probably not as great. And in order to turn, you need to give it a bit of a throttle. Oh god, that bump kind of upsets it. I think I have something wrong with the setup right now, but I'll try to fix that later after this. Yeah, not the best in terms of braking, but it's nice enough so I can control it. So a lot of... this is more of a handling oriented part of the track right now. I could go for 4th gear actually, but it will just kind of be pointless, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work really nice. I mean, I'm already used to real-world driving this game, so I'm kind of a little bit rusty because I don't play this game that much anymore in reality. Because, well, at this point in time, I just want to find a nice car and, you know, try to focus on something else recently. Alright, let's test the braking. Yeah, I had to go to 2nd gear actually. I mean, it could stay on 3rd gear, I feel. Yeah, and it's still gonna let the back end out if I do it incorrectly. I mean, the GT12, not so much. This one is a lot easier to let loose, I feel. Yeah. Handling wise, the GT12 is actually already better, but this one is a little bit wider. I kinda like that. I'm kinda driving it slowly right now. Not really slow because I'm trying to push, but car is behaving a little wild right now. Oh god. I'm doing it the wrong way. Damn it. Right back here. Okay, I'm braking way too early, but you know what? That's fine. It's better to brake earlier than brake later sometimes, if you're not sure. Because if you brake later, you may crash into something that you really don't want to crash on. Like, for example, people. Must stand back for minus. Do you really understanding about that, to be honest? You know, other cars are, you know, barrier. You don't really want to crash when you're trying to race your nice car, right? But right now, car's doing pretty well, and I have to be careful around here actually because the bump might upset this car just a bit, and that's not gonna be ending really well. Yeah, this is a bit nerve-wracking. Have to lower one gear there. Ooh, a bit light on the brakes there actually. I went pretty deep. But that's fine. For now. Yeah, this car is really likes to let the back end loose, that's for sure. I think it has to do with the rollbar setting. Maybe I just use the usual setting, but this car doesn't really like that. And yes, bumps really upset this car easily. So, oh god, I hook it there. But yeah, cars is handling pretty nicely if you do it correctly. If you don't, it doesn't. I mean, well, that's what it does in most cars, but in this case, you cannot drive it like the GT12. You can be pretty aggressive with the GT12. This car, you're the one who have to be on guard instead of your car. Because not only that, my current setting doesn't help me out on the turning because I need to throttle instead of braking to make sure the car turns. But okay, hang on. The other thing is that what is it? The car is really upset with the bumps, so you may not expect there is no bump. So this entire country is exactly its enemy actually, because UK is not exactly the smoothest, if I remember correctly, according to some people. I mean, there was a lot of potholes and stuff like that, and well, my country can relate to that. But yeah, it doesn't like bumps or curb. Maybe racetrack curves would be fine, but road curves, yeah, those are evil for this car. It will do nasty thing, so you don't want that to happen to your car, right? But this is a maximum speed up until this point, And we brake a little bit. Oh god, no! Oh wow. Oh no, they're coming. There is no self rejoin here. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean even the AI. Hang on a second. Even the AI just died there. Where are you going? Oh, you're coming back here, right? Oh wow, that's not nice. Well, that's something new that I just found. Apparently, the AI cannot control themselves as well. Good thing to know then. Oh no, not again. In real life, that will break the car completely. That's for sure. Not breaking the wall. Those walls are hard, you know. I mean, have you seen a car hitting a lamp post? Yeah. Not the lamp post is not easily broken. The car is the one that easily broken. But yeah, see what I mean? One slip, this car is gone. So you really need more focus. And oh my god, it's almost as slow as doing with the, what is it? My A-class front-wheel drive right now. I mean, it's still faster, but ooh. Yeah. I mean, the car isn't so bad, but problem is you just mistook something a little bit, and this car went understeer. I'm not sure. Let me have a quick look at my rover setting. I'm pretty sure I already tuned this car. I mean, well, that's what I don't usually change. Yeah, I already set it up in the opposite side, so I guess that explains why I get a lot of understeer. I really don't like understeer, alright, so yeah, I should go with this actually. But if I go with that, it will be easier to oversteer. And this car isn't exactly the kind of car that you want more oversteer, but at the same time, the understeer is really annoying. Maybe it has to do with the suspension or something.